What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Death Stranding 2 on the beach. My gosh, Rosie, I swear you have a chip in your head that tells you whenever I'm gonna work.
Oh, just a little longer, okay?
I love Rainy. She's so cute.
And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. You know this song? So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way
There ends up being a really cute connection between Tomorrow, Rainy, and Fragile. Like later on, like they kind of become like a group of sisters or a group of friends. Like I really like their dynamic.
To meet me, won't defeat me. It won't be long till
You know, I'm not sure if I've said this yet, but I saw.
Drops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning.
Thank you, Norman. But no, I had a theory, and I can't remember. I can't remember this. I googled and just to make sure I was right that Lou, you know, the BB, was a girl. So my theory was, and I came up with this pretty much independently, but I'm pretty sure I'm right, given some of the screenshots I saw when I looked up just a background detail. But I was like, is Lou short for like Luis or something? Yes, BB was a female. My theory was that some weird time shenanigans tomorrow is Lou. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Like, I can't believe I never had it on my, like, first, like, good deep run into the game that I didn't catch that. But, yeah, come on. It's pretty obvious. Oh my god, man, my shoulder blade. And
so you made it out okay.
I had that theory. I looked up. I'm like, was Lou a girl? And then I saw a picture of Tomorrow, and I'm like, ah, shit. I feel like I got spoiled. Yes, Rose, you can keep looking at me. I'm gonna keep working. Hi, you're very adorable. I love cats, man, but oh my god, they are frustrating sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean pretty much whenever you're trying to do stuff. No, Rose, don't bite the mic cord. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just gonna load up on batteries. They're a really nice thing to have on your truck. Interesting. Not sure why the sound there cut off, but okay. That self-driving support, I am so torn on if I like it or not. Essentially, it's when you're driving on the roads, it will keep you on the center, so you don't necessarily need to steer, but it's not... It's one of those things, like, it's not strong enough so you don't have to steer at all, but it's also strong enough that when you're trying to make minute adjustments, it really just kind of starts dragging you around. Like it's there enough to be frustrating sometimes, but then it's also like, come on, just can you just keep me on the road so I can doodle on my phone while I'm driving on the road? What was it from the Sailor Moon Abridged from Team 4 Star? It's like the flavor in a LaCroix, merely implied. God damn it, man, that was funny. I have watched that 2-episode Abridged so much. God, it's so funny. So you're seeing the usefulness of the sticky gun. Honestly, there are times I really think that maybe you want to go double sticky guns. Because you kind of have to. Sometimes if you only have a sticky gun on one side of your truck, you have to angle the. You have to angle it a little bit to be able to catch stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's easier to just have the sticky guns, because the cannon itself doesn't really do much. Just because it takes a second for it to register there's enemies, to kind of lift up into position, and then acquire a target and then fire. It's like it takes too long to set up and prep itself to shoot. It's like, no, we could have just, just if you could just take your target and fire a lot faster, I would have no problem with it. But it just takes too long.
What's that?
So I shut the door and
What's that one?
pour a glass of wet champagne. Pour it on the TV screen.
Gotcha.
Put your glasses in a row.
What's that one?
Taste the blonde with the blue bow.
Snack.
In a city I don't know. In a city I don't
God, man, I want to know where Kojima finds some of these artists. And look, don't get me wrong. I mean, these guys are probably really famous. I don't know. I say maybe, probably. Again, these guys could be super famous. This is just not usually the kind of music I listen to. You know, I'm very much, say I'm stuck in the 90s. I'm very much a pop punk sort of guy. You know, I like ska. Yeah, fight me. I like ska. Yeah, when I worked at at my radio station in college, I was always the guy who loved Limp Bizkit. And people ask me, AJ, why do you love Limp Bizkit so much? And I'm like, because it's fucking awesome. Fight me. But no, the music that he grabbed is just it's really good music. Like that song that was playing, it was just so nice to listen to. It fits so much of it fits the sort of like the travel vibe of this game so well.
Well, where on earth did you find this? I've given up. With your assistance, I was able to
Excuse me.
this. Tell me what you think.
I love this weapon.
I'm increasing your allocation of material.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
And here we have the remote stun bomb. Yet another original invention, I'm quite proud to say. The version I previously shared with you was designed to detonate at the moment of impact. But this one can be detonated remotely at a time of your choosing. It really opens up the ways you can potentially put it to use. You should try playing around with it. You can't be serious. Adding remote detonation functionality was a pain in the ass. Though, in hindsight, I suppose it wasn't the most original idea. Still, there is no disputing its effectiveness. Use it, and you'll agree. Well, I guess this is what I get for trying to impress you. I was too eager to prove myself.
Okay, I kind of get what this guy, how this guy feels. I remember back when I was a kid, and I was just thinking, and I can't remember how this thought came to me. I had never seen this product. Because this product exists, but I've never seen this product. I was like a bluish kind of like mouthwash, but it turns like plaque or something a different color so you could see it easier and floss and whatnot. Like 3 or 4 days later, I saw a commercial for that exact same product. Like I said, I'm not sure if like it existed for a while before or whatever, but holy shit, like my mom calls me into the room, we see it, and I'm like, ah, son of a bitch. Obviously I didn't say that because I was like a child at the time, but still. They stole my invention. Yes, Rose, I moved you to the other side so you can have a place to sit. I swear, half of my videos now are me going through the same conversation with you. I don't want to have this conversation. You could just jump up on that side of the desk where you have plenty of room to sit down, where I give you plenty of room to sit down. I want you to sit down there, but no. She is so frustrating. And I think it's because to get up on the desk, she jumps on my leg. Because it's easier for her to get up on my desk that way. Oh my gosh, cats. Cats, man, they frustrate the shit out of me. Yes, I love you. Oh my gosh, Rose. I'm going to ask you to chill out.
Gotcha.
You are so huffy. She's sitting here putting her head between me and the microphone, going, hey, I need attention. I need attention. Hello. Then you give her attention, then she meows and gets angry because, oh my gosh, I'm getting attention. How dare you? And then the whole dance starts over again. That's pretty much 90% of mine and Rose's interactions. I love this cat. She is such a sweetheart. Oh my god, she is frustrating. And like, she won't let me give her a hug. Because, oh my gosh, how dare you give me a... I don't know, she's got a thing about being kind of like confined. My cat Buddy is kind of the same way, except he's... I don't know. He's more chill about it. God, stop it. Except him, I can maybe get... I can get maybe a little bit more of a hug on before he gets upset. Ooh, I just had this thought. Yesterday, I was talking about how I disliked the costuming in the One Piece live action. And again, I keep seeing people like One Piece channels and everything going, yes, this looks awesome, and this is... I just can't do it, man. I cannot stand the look of the show. I can't even talk about the writing, the quality. I stand by it, man. The look of the show just looks like a stage play. Looks like cosplay. Just something about it just looks off to me. And I just think it's my conclusion is it's Oda's art style is so just has its own this kind of view to it that when you try and put it into live action, it just does not jive with me. Just all the characters look like they're either wearing wigs or bad haircut, like hair dye jobs. There just seems to be like a CG slime over everything. Like I saw Wapple for the upcoming season, and oh my god, he looks terrible. Bartolomeo looks like shit. But the one screenshot that I will say I was very much a fan of. Chick who played Nami in a bikini. I'm okay with that. Half because it's Nami and I'm a massive Nami simp, and half because the chick is very, very attractive. Massive credit to her. Wait, what? There was a drama going on right in the One Piece community, quote unquote. Mostly it's the tourists who got mad because somebody asked a question about Nami's Elbath outfit. He was like, does she have panties underneath it? And Oda basically said, no, stop ruining the dream for all of us. And then people, oh my gosh, how dare he? Blah, 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 blah. People not knowing that Nami's kind of like Oda's stand-in for his wife. Because, fun fact, Oda, his wife, was a Nami cosplayer. So, he's kind of got a thing with that character. And apparently his wife's into it, so... Yeah, man, that live action, I just can't look at it. It just... And I'll say, man, Asian Zoro, I don't know what it is about him. He looks like that. I still remember the like cover of that live action Bleach anime, or that live action Bleach movie that was made in Japan. Holy shit, he looked like Ichigo. Like they just looked like boy band people with a shit. Like it looks like a really bad music video. I can't stand it. It looks so weird to me. Fucking Mihawk's beard and everything. Just it looks awful. Somebody's got to tell me, have they done Garp? Yeah, like have they shown Garp in the live action yet? Because oh my god, I just cannot think of what Garp is going to look like. Just with his tiny legs and just barreled chest. So it's a question of like how are they going to size Garp?
Never give it less than your all.
Oh, of course. I just finished tricking my thing out with batteries, and now you give me level 2 batteries. A little upset.
We've upped the quantity of materials we keep on hand for you. Don't hesitate.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thank you so much. We should be able to get our chiral printer in working order now. I've never felt tremors like that before, not even when the tar currents were acting up. It makes me pretty concerned about other folks living nearby. But at least the monorail you patched up seems to be none the worse for wear. Hey, out of curiosity, have you restored any of the other large mines? They'd be a great source of materials if you were ever in need.
To be fair, we haven't run into any of the other large mines.
Are you familiar with the island that lies north of our facility here at West Fort Knox? Well, there's a shelter on that island. The man who lives there only cares about his research and never talks to anyone. But I can't help worrying that he might have been hurt during the tremors. There are a few large mines in the northern part of the continent, not far from where you'll find North Fort Knox. Or where you used to be able to find it, I should say, before it was wiped off the map by a void out. As for the mines, no one knows if they were obliterated too. But if you happen to be headed that way, you might want to see if they're still around. You've been such a big help to us. Rest assured, our staff will see that everyone gets their share of the aid packages you delivered. A lot of people are going to be singing your praises before too long. Best of luck to you with everything.
Thanks for all your hard work. Everything there seems to be in order. But one cannot help but wonder what other facilities were affected. Anyway, you can pick up your next order from the F2 South Distribution Center. This one's a rescue mission, Sam. Someone's been taken hostage by the armed survivalists, and we need you to extract them to safety. The survivalists have been known to kill people, so you'll want to take extra care when preparing for this one. Oh, and it seems the tar currents have finally stabilized. So the Deirdre Magellan should be able to travel without issue. Call us if you need us. All right, Sam. Good luck.
Order completed. Well done.
That's the way.
Terrible weather, isn't it? Checking the orders.
Yeah,
now.
it's always terrible weather.
So there. And what is this
You know, we kind of live in the apocalypse where rain falls down that somehow increases the time of everything.
I was thinking I,
Dude, I love this weapon.
But I'm not sure if it'll be
This weapon is sick.
I've decided to further increase your materials allocation.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I present the Bowler Stun Gun. Now this is a completely new and original invention, I'm sure of it. With your standard bowler gun, the effectiveness of the wires can vary widely depending on how they hit. Your target could break free practically immediately. But with my improved design, it doesn't matter where your shot connects. You'll get the maximum effect regardless. I just know you're gonna love it.
Essentially, it's you don't no longer have to hit them around the neck to choke them out immediately with the bowler gun. With this one, you hit them and they fall. That's pretty much boom. Take care of it. It's super easy.
Thus did I build upon the foundations laid by my predecessors and make a small but meaningful addition. Please use it as you see fit. That in itself will be payment enough. Thanks for the help. I appreciate it.
Order completed. Well done.
I still love that we make deliveries to these parakeets.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Order completed. Well done.
There we go. Nope. Never mind. I was about to get really excited. It was like you have that whole monorail completely built. Nope. I'm still one short.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Oh, I see you're back. This is downright perfect. You've done a mountain of orders for us.
I was hoping for two there.
We're in a position to
Ooh, these
share
are
this
really good
data.
upgrades.
Go ahead. Give it a look.
With these gloves, you if I remember correctly, you no longer need to use your
Which is why we're increasing your
use your
on-site
strand
allocation.
to like bind people and tie them up. You essentially just walk behind them and electrocute them. It's faster. It's more efficient, shall we say?
They also have a function that lets you harness energy before delivering a devastating electrical area attack. Any enemies caught in the surge will absorb a concentrated electrical charge, resulting in massive damage. So even if you encounter foes with formidable defenses down the road, you'll have no trouble defeating them with these gloves. As an added benefit, they'll also improve your ability to keep your balance and climb, which should make a difference in your delivery work. Using them will consume battery power though. See that you don't run out and find yourself at a disadvantage. We don't intend to stop our research anytime soon, so you can look forward to other inventions.
Order completed. Well done.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. Okay, I was like, why'd I speed this up? Because it was me just sitting around just doing what's the word? Doing equipment and material checks.
Okay.
And there we go. Connected everything from for the two to the distro center in West Fort Knott. Took me a second there. I couldn't come up with words. There you go, birds. So close.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Order completed. Well done.
Maybe you should... That is one fat... Sam, you're the best of the best.
I try.
And I want you to accept this. I went and raised the limit on the materials you can access here. So there's no...
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Seriously? Wow. I still can't believe you've come to visit me so many times. You know, I've used my connections to share all kinds of weapons data with you, but if I had my wish, we'd live in a world without any weapons. Instead of guns and knives, we could take up instruments and jam with each other. Wouldn't that be cool? Music is a medium that can unite people. If we could jam, I bet you and me would put on a wonderful show. By the way, if you're ever feeling really tired, you're always welcome to stay here. Oh, and I've got another killer tune for you. Guaranteed to soothe your ka and ha like nothing else. Keep on keeping on, Sam.
Order completed. Well done.
So there's an aid request from Gen down here. If I remember correctly, it's clear out a whole bunch of little chiral creatures. Though, if I'm going to go down there, I might as well collect those, pick up those, deliveries for the lone commander. Dude, his spot is so out of the way. It is, his is honestly a pain to complete. Like, even the inventor out there on his little island is easier to make deliveries to than the lone commander. It is just a pain in the butt to get things for him. Which, it also doesn't help that there's not a lot of deliveries to him from the different places. So you have to almost farm just random stuff to pick up. And then on top of that, you have to throw in the fact that he's surrounded by Timefall. He's surrounded by BTs. It is just a pain in the ass. Though I do think the reveal that the BTs are his fallen comrades, I do think is a nice bit. It is a nice touch. It is a really cool piece of lore. So, you know, yeah, take what you can get there. There we go. Had to cheese it a little bit, but we got there. Yeah, that did not work. Yeah, I'm a hot mess. I am a hot mess there. Yeast paste. Doesn't that sound delicious, everyone?
right size? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is.
Huh, weird. Sorry, I'm working my laptop right now, and I was noticing that my Wi-Fi was dropping. Very odd. I love these little creatures. I think they are absolutely adorable.
G'day, Sam. Say what? I don't know what to say, other than great. I wasn't expecting you to make this delivery as well. Sam, you are the best of the best. And to show you how grateful we are, we want you to have this. Your allocation of materials has been increased. Our way of repaying you for your help.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Let me say again that we really appreciate you handling all our orders as such. We still have aspirations of rebuilding Australia one day. And watching you has reminded us how much a man can accomplish when he puts his mind to it. But no one does it alone. We're here to support you. If you ever need a place to rest, you're welcome to stay here. We're all looking forward to your next visit, Sam. Take care now.
Order completed. Well done.
So glad you could make it.
Alright, guys, we're going to have a little conversation, because I think we're about to complete or 5-star this location. So I'm going to do my my closing here. I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Social media, or not social media, backup channel in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next one. Till then, guys,
And what is this
I'm out.
unexpected delivery I see? I'm so grateful for everything you've done. Please accept this as a token of my appreciation. I've decided to further increase your materials allocation. I'm sure you'll put them to good use.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sam, I really want you to know just how thankful I am. I've learned so much from our various interactions. You've inspired me in ways I never thought possible. I hope we can continue this association of ours. You're too kind. Indeed, you may be the first person who truly understands what drives me. Perhaps this is the beauty to be found in human connections. Thanks for everything as always, Sam. You're the only one I can count on.
Order completed. Well done.